What is up, guys? Zan from Forward to Progress Madden, and first I want to take a quick second and thank you guys for all the support on the first chapter of the Manipulating Zone Coverage series, dedicated to beating the Cover 2, specifically the Tampa 2, and how to manipulate the mid-read zone. If you guys struggle with Tampa 2, click the annotation in this video right now or check the link in the description and watch that video because it has a lot of information about how Cover 2 works and the rules for the zone. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested or need the help with Cover 2. I did receive a lot of feedback on that video asking how to beat Cover 3 match. So I wanted to go ahead and do another video today. Normally I only do one video per day, but I want to go ahead and break down how Cover 3 match works from a rules standpoint. So we're looking at a Cover 3 match here, and as you can see, this looks like zone coverage. You would think that the guys are just going to drop to the spots that they're in, but in all actuality, a Cover 3 match, when facing certain formations or certain offensive looks, has different sets of rules, just like the Tampa 2. So when we look at a Cover 3 match, we see that we are against the spread, a 2x2 set, 2x2 meaning 2 receivers to the left of the quarterback and 2 receivers to the right of the quarterback. The running back, as long as he's in the backfield, doesn't really matter which side he's on, the rules will be the same. Now, what the rules of the Cover 3 match are, the players aligned over the receivers in the formation will match the route man to man as long as they get a vertical release on the route. So that basically means any route in the game besides a drag, they will match it. So we'll go ahead and show you exactly what we're talking about. We'll go ahead and snap the ball, and hopefully I don't lose my controller. You see how these routes match man to man on the out routes, and they match man to man down the sideline. Now, to prove that to you, you're probably thinking, well, those are deep zones. They're just going to run that way anyways. I just want to show you something. Let's go ahead and, just for experiment's sake, place every receiver on the field on a slant. And we'll go ahead and block the running back. Now watch. We'll go ahead and show you that this is Cover 3 match. We snap the ball. Now watch. All the receivers are following. You throw the ball, it's man to man. So that is the rule of this defense. Now, I want to show you what happens if we were to place these guys all on drags. Remember, I said the rule of Cover 3 match is as long as you get a vertical release on your route, they will match it. Well, these are all drags. And as you can see, they do not follow. They drop into their default zones and do not match the routes. They just play their seam flat and their deep third respectively. So, as you can see, we can decide that we want to try to create some sort of mismatch, if you will, by just experimenting with route combinations. So we could do some sort of outside guys on drags, inside guys on, and you can see here that we can run off the slot coverage. The deep zone's too far back, and you can maybe, you could use a clear out on one side and then use a drag on the other and beat the coverage underneath. So you can see here that we have the ability to try to do some sort of runoff flood. I'm just kind of spitballing there. Now, we'll get into some actual manipulation of Cover 3 match principles here shortly, but I do want to go over the next set of rules. Remember what I said about 2v2, or 2x2. So if we were to motion over, we are no longer in 2x2, we are now in 1x3. So it doesn't really matter what the route combination is. Notice here that they are not really going to, they're not going to match. So let me go ahead and put Amendola on a slant, and I'll just show you. We'll put the other guys on a streak. You're going to notice that they default into regular Cover 3. Notice how the outside guy did not follow Amendola on the slant, and we'll go ahead and show you that in the replay as well. So I'm just breaking down the actual rules of how this defense works here. See, we have the trips. You would think on the previous example we showed you all slants, but this is trips, so he will not match that. That outside corner, Pat Peterson, is going to drop in his deep third because he has to worry about the other 2 receivers running their verticals as well. If he were to follow, Gronkowski would be wide open on this route. Pat Pete would be following the slant over the middle, and you'd have 2 verticals against that 1 safety, and that would be a mismatch. So that is why they don't match versus trip sets. Another thing that they don't match is out of compression. So let me go ahead and show you a 2x2 set that is compression. So we'll go ahead and put everybody on slants again just to show you, because we proved that they will match slants. Now watch. We snap the ball, no match. It's compression. So they drop into their zones respectively, and they will not match. So when you call cover 3 match and you get beat, you need to make sure that it is not because you're blowing your assignment or you're defaulting into a zone that you are not aware that you are actually in. When your opponent uses motion to create trips, that can change what you have to do as a user. Now, let's actually get into a concept that I really, really enjoy using and a secret that nobody knows in the Madden community. Cover 3 match does not only exist in plays that are called cover 3 match. Cover 3 match also exists in any cover 3 blitz that is not a safety blitz. I repeat, cover 3 match exists in any cover 3 blitz that is not a safety blitz. So I'll go ahead and just call a play right here. I'm calling inside cross. Now I'm going to go ahead and call, just for the sake, we're going to match personnel as best we can. We're going to call trio sky zone. Now, as you can see, trio sky zone is a zone blitz 3D. That matches what I was just telling you. It is a cover 3 match principle behind this blitz. The reason for that is typically when you blitz, you want to have the ability to take away hot reads. The best way to do that is to match routes to the best of your ability and take away that potential quick pass. So, by showing you this, if I were to slant Amendola and Edelman, and we're just going to do something over here, you're going to notice that they will match it. So boom, they follow man-to-man. Edelman is open anyway, or Amendola is open anyways because he's matched with a outside linebacker. Outside linebacker is not going to cover him. So here is something that you probably didn't know would happen. So players will call trio sky zone. They'll look at their play call and they'll see that Chandler Jones is responsible for the seam flat. So anything running down the seam or breaking into the flat, he's going to drop down the seam and then respond to anything in the flat, right? Wrong. So we'll go ahead and run this. Watch Gronkowski. Wide open, right? Nobody knew that. Nobody knows that. That is a secret that has been well kept in the Madden community up until right now. Any cover 3 blitz is match principle. So I could do something like this. I don't have to run them deep. I could go ahead and put everybody, literally everybody, on streaks, or I can slant everybody from the left side, put Gronkowski on a drag, and just run off everybody else on the right side. Now watch. Gronkowski, wide open, turn upfield, and this is a drag for a touchdown against a cover 3 blitz. If that blitz doesn't get home, you can score a touchdown against cover 3 match, especially cover 3 blitz, anytime you want. Now, how does that change what you do as an offensive player? Well, you need to start adding into your scheme twins looks, especially spread twins looks, because all the rage is running bunch, all the rage is running snugs, all the rage is running tight slots, because players are so used to beating spot drop zone concepts from years and years and years of practice. That's why you see the same plays from gun bunch being popular year after year. Verticals, PA post, inside cross, Z spot, routes like that out of gun bunch, because everybody's so used to beating every basic zone coverage from gun bunch week. Gun bunch week is a compressed set. Cover 3 match cannot have any rules against compression. It drops into spot drop, right? So basically that's exactly why people run gun bunch. But where you see players not so good is these more conventional sets like ace pair twins, things that are spread out. Players don't seem to respond as well to these rule-based zone coverages. So I highly recommend you guys look into an offense that involves some spread principles, because it is going to give these match zones a lot of trouble. And it's going to take away the ability for your opponents to basically run any sort of cover 3 fire blitz. I think that's why you see a lot of cover 2 blitzing, is because players are getting beat when they run cover 3 blitzes and they don't fully understand why, and it's because they didn't know the match principles were behind the zone. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because I got more videos coming, a lot of stuff planned, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, this is Zan. Peace. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Madden 17 content. You can also follow me on Twitter at Zan_4PM and check me out where I live stream live on twitch.tv/forwardprogressmadden. Be sure to click the annotations to the left as they'll take you to my most recent Madden tip and my most recent Madden commentary. Until next time, this is Zan. Peace.